Welcome to School Funding 101. This video will provide a brief overview and explanation as to why our district will be on the ballot this coming May 2018. Let's begin with a look at our sources of income for our school district. Like any family budget, our school district constantly monitors and tracks our expenditures as well as our revenue. People often ask, what are the different sources of revenue for your school district? As you can see outlined on this slide, roughly 3.5% of our income comes from the federal government. Another 32% comes from the state of Ohio, and the other 65% comes from our local taxpayers. Our federal funds are restricted to expenditures on specific programs, and all expenses must be approved before they can be spent. Maumee City Schools receives funding for four primary programs. The first is Title I. These funds must be spent on math and reading intervention. Title II-A provides funding for our high-quality staff professional development. Title III provides services for our students identified as English language learners. And the last, IDEA, provides funding for our students identified as having a disability. In addition to federal funding, our district also receives funding from the state of Ohio known as per pupil aid. For this current year, the state of Ohio has determined that each student should be funded at a value of $6,010 per student. However, after the Ohio Department of Education applies their formula, Maumee City Schools only receives $2,530 per student. This is based on a number of factors, including resident income as well as property valuation. Unfortunately, we cannot change or negotiate this amount as it is based on a formula used across the state. In addition to this reduction in funding, the district has also lost over $258,000 this year due to the implementation of the elimination of the commercial activity tax. Our third source of income is our local funding. These are funds voted on by the residents of our school district. This allows each community to determine the level of services and the overall quality of education they would like to provide for their students. Since the Ohio Department of Education only provides Maumee $2,530 per student, we rely on these funds to make sure we can continue to provide a high quality, innovative education for all of our students. Essentially, there are two wallets for all local funds. Funds are put into the operating fund wallet or the permanent improvement fund wallet. You can see under operating funds, these funds are used to pay for expenses such as classroom supplies, electric, our maintenance supplies, staff salaries, insurance, as well as our extracurricular activities. In the permanent improvement wallet, these funds are spent for items that last 5 or more years. So examples of this would be roofs, parking lots, buses, and a lot of our technology that we have purchased over the last several years. Since the passage of our last levy over 4 years ago, the district has implemented several cost savings measures. This includes the elimination of 15 positions, as well as all staff receiving a 0% base increase this year. Our staff are also contributing additional dollars to fund their health care plans. The district has implemented online curriculum materials as well as an LED project, both designed to save the district money. We also have a staff wellness program and have utilized a federal reimbursement program, saving us upwards of $80,000 on our wireless upgrade. In addition to state, federal, and local tax dollars, we also have several smaller sources of funding for our school district. We are constantly seeking out grants at both the federal and the state level. In addition to these grants, 2 years ago, we started the Panther Pride Foundation. To date, in less than 2 years, this group has been able to raise more than $1.2 million to benefit our high school students as they participate in the arts, academics, and athletics. We are also very grateful for the donations given by various community members throughout the year and charge a facility rental fee whenever someone uses our school facilities. We are very proud to offer innovative programming across our school district. This includes, but is not limited to, a one-to-one computer program for grades 4 through 12, as well as a makerspace in every school. This year alone, our students will earn hundreds of scripted credit hours through our 21 advanced placement as well as our college credit plus courses taught by Maumee teachers on our high school campus. We are also very proud of the fact that we have a certified school counselor in every building. We've engaged in a partnership with the Toledo Zoo to form an urban prairie at Gateway Elementary and have been able to expand our summer reading program, career exploration, and this year, for the first time ever, have a robotics team competing across the state of Ohio. As you may know, we have taken many steps over the past 4 years to enhance student safety. This includes the installation of over 100 security cameras across our district. We are also able to modernize our radio communication as well as our district phone system. This year, we've also expanded the relationships with mental health providers, and our safety committee continues to meet each and every month as they are dedicated to monitoring and inspecting our buildings to provide the safest atmosphere possible for all of our students and staff. The reality is, school districts have to have a balanced budget. Our school district is a $30 million operation. With over 80% of our cost directly tied to personnel, it is impossible to significantly reduce our budget without reducing the services we offer to our students. While we can always take a look at other options to increase our revenue, such as open enrollment, increasing our fees, as well as the fees associated with our facilities usage, we feel it is important to return to the ballot in May to seek the additional funding and continue to offer the innovative programs that our community has come to expect. So we've decided to take a balanced approach. We're going to continue to adjust staffing levels based on our enrollment and the changing educational needs of our students, as well as the requirements placed on us by the Ohio Department of Education. We have also made the move to continue to freeze building budgets. We are seeking additional revenue. We are once again constantly seeking out grants. The Panther Pride Foundation has been successful in raising over $1.2 million. And once again, we will have a ballot issue on this coming May. Now that you've been able to listen and learn more, it would be natural to have questions. We encourage you to reach out to any of the individuals listed on this slide for additional information. We will also be producing videos and releasing them over the next 3 months to help explain why Maumee City Schools must return to the ballot on May 8th. Have a great day.